Yeah, I just burped too, so you could have got that on camera.
You can't.
Okay.
We did get it on camera. And we're 10 seconds in.
You got my epic burp.
Yeah.
Yay, epic burp.
Epic Quest burps. Oh.
I don't know about all that now. I don't think I want to be. I don't really think I want to be notified by them.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to be notified by them.
Yeah, do you want to know about Epic Quest games? I mean, Epic failed? No.
No? Wait, what? No. Yes? No. Exactly. What? Yes. Oh, dear Lord, I had to turn that up. No, I didn't have to turn that up, but God damn it, I had to turn it up. Okay, let me do that. Do this.
It was just surprising. Because me and Izzy were just sitting around talking. I was playing the game, we're chilling and stuff. Everything's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And then all I hear is I want in, and I went, I
know, right? You're popular.
Never fails.
And then
Never,
next thing I know,
ever
there's Kat.
fails.
And
Yep.
then the first thing she says is I hate my voice, and I went, what?
Now we feel a whole lot better, don't we?
Really, if you want to.
I mean, no.
He has one voice.
You have one voice.
You have one voice.
Apparently you don't.
I don't know.
Your voice matters! Wait, since when? Yes, exactly. Let me make sure.
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure.
I know she said, I'm gonna pop up at Izzy stream, but I'm just like, I already done.
You'll believe when you see it.
Yep.
Oh. Middle.
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 Middle. Middle.
Middle.
Middle.
Middle.
Middle. Middle. Middle. Middle.
Middle.
Middle.
Boss?
Middle.
Middle.
Mid boss. That's basically everything I face up until the final parts of Project Cross Zone. Mid boss, don't care about you. 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 Main boss, come here, you little bitch.
Mid boss, you suck. Mid boss, you suck. Mid boss, you suck too.
Especially saying,
come here, sure.
Especially seeing Coco Tapioca like, no. What about no? Coco Tapioca? Oh, fuck him. But no.
I'm going to punch you in the face multiple times and see what happens.
Explain that again? What? Explain that again? Yes. Explain that again? What? Explain what again? Exactly.
Cranberries?
Cranberries.
Explain what again? Yes. No.
No. What? Yes. No. What? Huh?
Yes. No.
No.
Maybe. Cheese?
Cheese.
And cheese.
Bacon. Bacon.
Sausage.
Sausages. Wait.
Sausages, really, man? Sausages.
Sausage.
You bring up frickin' sausages?
Spricking the sausages, yes. Spricking this sausages of the sausages. Sausage!
Freaking.
Sausage!
Make that voice. She might yell at you for that.
Sausage? Sausage. Sausages. 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 Yes. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Agent Lang. Langes, as little cubs never do. They know the real fury of the elder wolves. Sup, you bitch! These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean? It means that you'll never really know how angry I can
yet.
You see what to say. Angry detective angrier when he don't empty bladder before investigation.
Oh,
Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills made with Bobbly's ink, they were all of Zhang Fei denominations.
yes, so I've heard from Miss Von Karma. But we don't know where the play money has gone. We are looking for monopoly money. They must not have figured out that it was all buried.
Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zhang Fa is in financial chaos as we speak.
Yeah, we blame that on Zhang Fei because he likes to drink a lot.
Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes.
Again, ask the man who's been drinking a lot.
But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I've staked the honor. I
have stalked and staked the honor.
I've staked the honor of the House of Lang on this, and have come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess.
Covert action.
I investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Zhang Fei. And I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer.
Agent Lang,
Don't start. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Olba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight.
Weird.
Oh, no, it is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough.
Here's the thing about the bullets. My mom is going completely crazy about basically getting the way from everything's a whole lot more. Each one, a lot of loans, obviously. That's what's going on. Burnt my lap, that's in my But I will do something.
Well, man.
If only I was able to think of a better solution. I'd be using Quicken books right now. Quack is fool! Curse your empty brain!
It's called being old.
You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador.
Oh, there you are.
I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story.
Lang is going to run necessity.
Cena! Let's go. Time to return to our den.
Yes. I don't like toy meetings, but there's not much else for us to do but to go home as well. Agent Lang!
You, Wolfman, and the security lady, hold it! Yippee-yi, pal!
Gumshoe, did you just say objection? The gumshoe. Have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Yep, and a note was definitely written by Mr. Coaching, sir. Just as I thought. Good work, detective.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how long do you intend to hold us up for?
Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Yes. How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu? When you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Cochin was killed. I'd like you to explain that to us.
What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor!
Thank you.
What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see?
Agent Meng hasn't touched the Baba investigation at all. So I suppose I will need to explain a few things to him first. Good evening, Mitsurugi. Miles Edgeworth. I can't even begin to imagine what is going on in that head of yours. Oh. The only thing going on in my head is the pursuit of the truth. Oh? It sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I supervise you until the end. Is she seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day? May likes to be on top. Can't you tell?
Giggity.
You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you?
I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see.
Ha! I should have known. That you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end.
We're destined to be together. Wait, what?
He's blowing in the wind.
It would appear that way.
I say, good Proctor.
Well, I'll prove her innocence. So let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
It's kind of creepy how they both take their glasses off at the same time, and then they also point the same way at the same time and anything there.
Yep.
Synchro!
That sounds like an ideal partner.
That's kind of creepy.
That's basically
I
full
don't
synchro!
know. Isaac and Miria from Bakano do the same thing, and they look awesome doing it.
Yeah, but this is nothing but awesome. It's like full synchro network transmission. Oh, sorry.
Ready, down, hunt.
Like what happened? Full synchro. Mega Man.exe execute.
Oh god.
Boom.
Oh dear.
Yes, network transmission.
Full synchro transmission.
Full synchro transmit.
Emergency formation. Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot.
Execute.
Lima, Delta, Shield.
Full metal panic. Ah, full
Oh god. Fumafu.
Full
DXE.
It's like, what the what just happened? It's like, full metal panic.
You just had to go there.
Yes. With pleasure. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babol and establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony.
You mean the suspicious person in a coat that she saw?
The kid saw.
That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu.
Pretended? And what do you mean by that?
I'll get to that in a second, but first, I want to review what this person, Kay, saw did. Kay, if you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us.
Okay, you got it.
He got up and did the jazz hands and scared everybody.
He said magical fingers.
What the fuck?
He has magical fingers.
I first spotted the suspicious person near the open air stage on the Bobbly side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. Now please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the 3rd floor.
Can do. This thing right here. I chased the Yatagarasu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Bobbly's embassy. It was pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn.
Very slowly.
The Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarasu run into Mr. Cochin's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... Ah!
Who's there?
By the time I turned on the lights, the Yatagarasu had disappeared.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang?
What do you mean, why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door, behind the girl, under the cover of darkness.
So, it's like, what? Oh, it did a Mexican U-turn. Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through that door.
Oh, and how do you know that with such certainty?
That's easy.
I got logic.
If the Yatagarasu had left through that door, they would run right into this person. Nah.
Your answer's Sheena?
Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarasu had used the door. When Kay screamed upon discovering Mr. Cochin's body, the Yatagarasu would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see,
It just means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out into the hallway.
I doubt that, as there was another person in that hallway, a certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were
Does
you
he even
exactly?
count?
Really?
At this
What?
point, he doesn't even count.
Where were you exactly at the time?
Me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream, I was stuffing my face. What's wrong?
What, dude?
If Gumshoe's actually a decent detective, then I'm Jason Bourne.
I ran toward Mr. Cochin's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir. So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Let's see, both of us, between 40 and myself, we play Captain Tsubasa. 40 goes for the face tackle, I go for the legs. Very easy.
You got your moment.
Eat, tiger shot, rinse, repeat.
Oh, and for maybe dessert, you can have a drive shot.
Yummy.
But if you really want the high price, the 5-star course, you need to go and have the Super Double Neo Drive Tiger Shot.
Oh, yes. And for a few dollars more, you can add a slice shot. Absolutely free.
The large cup of Canada Dry.
Ooh. 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 Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a visible route.
Pause!
Oh,
Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed it with just an explanation of what happened.
yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well of yet another possible escape route the Yatagarasu could have taken.
I get it. So that's what you were trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you tried to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out.
Precisely. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to bust out with our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? No, not quite yet.
But why? I thought this would be the perfect time.
The revolving wall on the bubbly side is only known to 4 people. And if we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics.
Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off.
That smug-hearted attitude of yours, you really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that?
I don't do men like you.
Oh my.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, really.
Well, no matter.
Maybe just gonna do this forever, but definitely not do each other forever.
Seriously.
No, we don't need no spit shine going on right here.
There's enough people who do that already.
We don't need to rub those 2 sticks together.
There's enough people who do that already. They do it in the form of fan art.
Well, no matter. I figured you out already anyway. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's low window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists,
I see, let's say, English difficult language. Master.
are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Yatagrasa's escape?
I guess Detective Bam must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that, at first, I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible.
Now,
She says English. What?
now, I realize you may not know this, but
Synchro!
humans can't fly.
Of course I know that!
Synchronized humans can't fly.
That's bloody common sense! Besides, I never said I thought that photo to be of the Yatagrasa's escape route.
I suppose not.
May I introduce you to Air Jordan?
May I please? Okay, I know this is messed up. I know y'all gonna get
Before LeBron James and Space
Right.
Jam 2?
Well, did you mention him?
Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna say this now, and I know somebody will tell me to shut up when I say this, but
Shut up, Rio.
I haven't even said it yet. But
I know.
yes, when you say somebody can't fly, Agent Lane, I'd like to introduce you to R. Kelly.
Don't you fucking dare bring his name up here!
Dude, the only thing
Oh!
that R. Kelly can make fly is his own urine.
I believe it can fly!
I believe it could touch the sky.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and let it spray. Oh, what? Spread my legs and let it spray. I believe it can soar. It can slip out through that open door. I believe it can fly. I believe it can fly. I believe
I can see it, then I can shoot it. If I just believe it, there's something to it.
I believe it can fly, fly down that stream.
I suppose not. All right, then explain yourself.
The shadow in this picture is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after.
You can say whatever you like in whatever language you want.
I speak it in English.
But there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence.
The language of flying Z.
Okay, wait, did he actually pronounce evidence?
Evidence.
He actually pronounced every syllable in evidence.
Evidence.
I was like, well,
evidence.
Evidence.
Very well then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in this photo. You see, what you see here is a picture of my penis. I mean, this.
It's my prosecutor's badge.
I mean, here it is, right here. Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu Kay saw. Kay spotted the Yatagarasu heading for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was just taken after the 1st fire.
Pause!
You're posing, sir.
I know. Pose!
Like, really? You're going to continue to...
Pose!
Is it pause? Oh.
Pose!
Okay. There we go.
Oh!
Yeah, way to go. That's twice you've hit him in the butt now.
Kay? Kay. No more BL, please. Thank you.
We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is. And how the Yatagarasu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you?
Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it quite means yet.
Ha! As I thought.
However, the Yatagarasu's escape route, now that I can answer.
You can. Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on, enlighten me.
Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Alabastion investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Babbly side of the case. So, wouldn't it be best if the lead of that side, Agent Sheena, explained in my state?
Sheena's my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss?
There's a lot of bosses out there that can do that just fine. See reuse. Sorry, Ryu.
But can he please explain the hep?
No, but does he know about the Hep C?
I'm pretty sure he does. Lang, it's alright. I can take care of him.
Sheena!
You've shielded
Oh
me.
my, she could take care of Edgeworth, huh?
You've shielded me a lot as my boss. But it's time for me to prove my worth.
Alright, if you're okay with it, then you have my support.
You can't do it.
Radar not
You have my
working.
support.
Radar not working. Radar not working. I am lost.
Langsy, what do you mean by that? Langsy say, map is not working, so I am lost.
See Ultra.
Where the battle really begins.
Finally.
Free, fight.
Finally, it's down to just Agent
Use your
Sheila.
tactics and teamwork to win this battle.
Oh, God. Finally, it's
We're
down...
down back.
Oh, God. What? Finally, it's down to just Agent Sheena and myself. This is where the battle really begins.
I'm
Now-
sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, logic. Come back.
Logic!
Yes! What the fuck?
I summon logic in attack mode. I summon logic in attack mode again. I summon logic in attack mode a third time. I summon logic in defense mode.
I play Logic as my trap card.
You know what? I can say that, but like, logic.
You fought into my trap card. Logic trap.
Oh, God.
Logic.
Operation
Tell the
Logic
Thor
Bomb!
Oh no, hear this. No, hear this, you guys. They'd be like, logic. It's
Now then, what is it?
Logic. Savior of common sense.
common sense. What is this common sense you speak of nowadays?
Now then, what is it you'd like to ask?
They're kind of going around.
Yeah, seriously.
A
Now
lack
then,
of it.
yeah, really. Now then, what is it you'd like to ask? Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Babalese embassy? Her movements! During the first Babalese fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. During the second fire, I was searching for the autographs that had happened in Babal. After that, I was playing Supercard. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the autographs. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girls Yatagarasu even exist. Hey, bitch!
exist.
And that is all I have to say.
Yatakarasu? You want Yatakarasu? Here, let me help you. Yes, soda! Yatakarasu!
I made that joke one too many times in Project Cross Zone, especially
Yes,
that part.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Especially on the last part, yes. I just finished Project Cross Zone, and the last thing I said was,
If Persona makes it into a Project Cross Zone, you'll have a brain aneurysm then.
oh god. So yeah, so final boss said something like that. I'm like, okay, so that means I am thou and thou art I. Persona. And a partridge in a pear tree.
But I'm not lying when I said I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Colchin's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracing my testimony. Retracting my testimony.
You have no intention of retracting your testimony.
That's right. No retracing.
No retracing.
Good. Why are you smiling?
I'm going to kill you now. Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation?
No, I moved alone.
In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi, is that correct?
Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic.
And it wasn't when Agent Sheena tried to arrest Kay under the same rationale. And how about when you accused Lay because he was the weapon's owner? We're not going to talk about Larry.
No one wants to talk about Larry.
Pause!
He
Grr!
is the best.
Seriously.
Not as unexpected for that useless lump to get into such a situation.
How many times, Francisca? How many times?
Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected.
I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation. I am sweating bullets, you can't tell. This was my responsibility.
You're sweating. You're sweating pretty hard there, sir.
Pack leader must sweat for his entire wolf pack.
Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal.
I can't help it. We've seen in previous Phoenix Wright cases that anybody who has K is automatically pegged as the killer. Our diagrams say so.
I'm sorry. Shayna, apologize.
I am sorry.
That took you that long just to apologize?
It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion
attention.
anymore.
Seriously, it's like, it took you that long?
Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I never doubted you. Not for 1 second.
And the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena.
Then let's put that to the test. And see if she is really worthy of your trust.
This promises to be interesting.
Were you playing Supercard? That's a real question. Rebut all! Oh, yeah, let's rebut her.
Rebut all? Why do you want to ream her butthole? Izzy,
This is Sheen we're talking about.
keep it in your pants.
I'm always keeping it in my pants.
Because you know Lang will use a chainsaw and chop it off.
Nah. Oh, that's in the next room. No. Balls in the next room. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I present. This right here, plain as day. Being in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office is the problem with your testimony.
Mr. Prosecutor, I don't see what problem you're talking about at all.
Agent Lang, do you recall the secret we discovered about the Alabastrian office fireplace?
Huh? Oh, you mean how it connects the office with the room next door? What about it?
Well, Alabasta isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces.
What?
The fireplace in Mr. Cochin's office holds the exact same secret.
What?
The Yatagrasu didn't escape. The Yatagrasu didn't escape through the door to the room or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the next room over. I'm unaffected by... I am unaffected. Now, do you see?
Ruined her bolt cut, and then it magically came back.
If the Yatagrasu had escaped into the next room, then the thief would have run straight into Agent Sheena. Meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the Yatagrasu.
Ah! Hiya! Pose!
Oh look, Mike is now pleading again for the imaginary evidence god to come to him.
Now, what
Dear holy evidence god, give me strength.
Pause.
Now, what do you have to say about that, Agent Sheena?
Well, that is the
I
meaning
blame
of
Ryu
this.
for this.
That is the meaning of
Motion
this
denied.
virus.
Well, what you can't explain, Agent Sheena. How you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu, or shall I? Your claim that you were in the next room was all a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one Kay saw in the coat. Pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Kochin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Sheena. After that, you came back around to place Kay under arrest. Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold your peace.
Edgeworth, she can't marry herself.
I can quick change! No, not like that. Oh, dang!
We're not gonna talk about Jean Portsmouth again in the Gustum Wind Dance. Wind Dance!
Gas blizzard! Gus of wind dance! Gus of wind dance!
Oh, no.
How dare you make Kay look like a bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal!
Oh, she's laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
No,
what?
we're not going close to. Please don't be close. It's not her.
Dude, no.
Please, don't be. I don't want laughing gas bitch here again.
No. Oh,
Kill you now.
Sheena.
Yeah, it's not you. It's you. Kill me now. God, I hate her as much as I hate Old Bag.
Oh, it is broke.
That lie.
Yep, the disguise is off.
It is totally off.
I remember this irritating.
Stupid laugh.
Yes.
I'll get chills down my spine.
Here, Franziska, get your whip ready now.
It can't be, but it has to be.
Sheena, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh.
Funny, you say.
Yes, that you would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange.
They are always strange.
Do you think you can get away by simply laughing it off? You think I'm taking things too lightly? I think not. It's that prosecutor who is. Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation. The Yatagarasu fled through that fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu's escape route.
Tone of your voice taken with me now has certainly changed.
That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose. And then we can have a real battle
For an ancient of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, 'tis a great honor. It's not Chun-Li. It's not Chun-Li. I can tell you that right now. No, it's not Chun-Li.
Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know.
I know. And that is why I won't hold anything back either as I answer your question.
My question?
Here is the proof that the revolving fireplace in Babel was used recently.
I'm sorry, but is this really your honest answer to my question?
Yes. According to Ambassador Peleno's testimony, he said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin.
Oh.
The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there. However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there.
Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up?
Not so fast. Oh wait, wrong guy.
Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Peleno said that he forgot to. And so the question remains, why were the ashes missing? The answer is simple. When the Yatagrasso went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Cochin's office is my proof. And just what is so funny?
Ash as proof. Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence in court?
Oh God, these puns.
You still wish to fight us? Of course, why wouldn't I?
In that case, let's hear your counter-argument.
My counter-argument? This really is just like being in court.
Well, to me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It doesn't matter if we're at a crime scene or in court. Let's finish this here and now.
I suppose. I've had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse.
I shall now pull out Great Ace Attorney!
Oh.
No. Heard for right, it's trick no.
Much as I would like to see her get tossed, I cannot, in good consciousness, ask for that.
Who would want to?
Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
Bowl cuts.
Oh.
In my eyes, all you proved is that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace now, can you? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Cochin's office. And there you have it, my counter-argument.
That's very impressive. She has seen through to the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. What is it, Kate? I haven't heard a peep out of you in a while now.
If you don't think you can handle it, feel free to leave the rest to of us to it. But
Okay. Pull yourself together. You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off it. This chase you're running to catch the truth, you must see it through to the very end.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're right. I will see this through to the end. So, you go get it for me, Mr. Edgeworth.
With pleasure.
Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it?
Shino, please, show me you're someone I can trust.
Don't worry. This will be the deciding match. You'll see.
I'm true Saijin, but I simply can't allow her to escape me again. Very well, Agent Sheena. Shall we begin?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Rebut all!
There's something really silly about that hectic music.
I know, right? It's like...
You know the worst part is, it feels like... Reminds me of a bit I once saw from a comedian. He was talking about how certain music would be awful for sex, and then he got around to talking about how Spanish music would be the worst.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of this music right here, even though it's not. It's like you start going like, can you imagine doing sex this music?
Like, part of me is thinking, dance, dance, revolution! Oh my god.
Part of me is thinking,
up, down,
jump.
It's like, all you do is up, down, shoot, up, down, jump, cross, jump, up, down, left, right, cross, jump, cross.
Gardner Perry, Dodge Vin, thrust.
Doing!
Gardner Perry, thrust. Sometimes I can't say that fast.
So that's the first thing that pops in my head.
Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, up, thrust.
It's like, wait, is this Persona or this?
I don't think Persona would do that. Persona has dope music.
Yes, but it's like you gotta have that one part that just like fills out a place. Like, wait, why are we hearing credit crawl music in that way? Like, oh no. I don't know why. It reminds me of The World Ends With You. Like, wait, what? This is Final Battle.
I just thought of a really awful song to have sex to.
Oh.
Circle of Life.
Oh god.
Can you imagine?
It's like, you get that part, all of a sudden, what?
And then when you get to the It's a Circle of Life, then it gets too meta.
Oh god. It's like, especially if
it's a one-night stand type.
Oh,
because then you don't want the Circle of Life to happen.
Oh god.
You don't want it to move you.
Seriously. God.
I can't imagine.
No, I'm just like,
this should be the worst
what?
thing ever.
What? Wait, what? What is
this? Would be the worst.
Wait, what? What is it? What? Say that again. What? Here the bill. We found this. You didn't find anything suspicious at all. I highly doubt that.
But I didn't. You can even ask the other men.
I don't need to, for I found what you should have a while ago.
Excuse me?
in Mr. Cochin's office, there were signs that someone had turned and burned. Yeah. Counterfeit bills there.
What in the...
Ayo! Pause!
That evidence was something that you found through that girl's machine, right? So what if it was? Ah, that's what I thought. But unfortunately for you, a recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills?
No.
You see? So there was nothing in that office, nothing you can call evidence anyway.
Speaking of things that you Interpol agents have missed, I did find one more. Her name is Chun-Li.
Your pompous attitude is unnecessary. All I require is the evidence.
Very well. I'll show her the hidden piece of evidence that her fellow Interpol agents missed. The oath.
Take that!
I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire.
And what exactly is this supposed to mean?
A length of wire, so what about it?
I'll tell you what. We found this in the Babalese embassy not long ago.
What?
And we found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Cochin's office.
You found that at the scene of Mr. Cochin's murder?
So I think you'll agree now that I cannot trust you when you say that Interpol has thoroughly checked every room. You see, you check every room, but have you actually ever checked every nook and cranny? Every suspicious looking nook and cranny?
How can you call yourselves Interpol if you do not rest until you have searched every suspicious looking nook and cranny in these rooms?
It's not even a Thomas English muffin!
Exactly. And have you ever told any of these suspects to spread their butt cheeks?
You never told him to spread the legs! You never told him to look at me!
No, not in this case. Too much suspicious on this one.
Oh god, sprinkles.
You don't want to.
Too many sprinkles.
You don't want to look at every suspicious looking nook and cranny for thoughts.
Oh god. And that this throws doubt on your purity of your investigation into the Yatagarasu.
And it throws doubt on your purity, period.
You still suspect me, I see. Alright then, I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete.
The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent
Yeah, because wouldn't the wire basically imply that?
I know, right? And is it not possible
What were the
that...
things incomplete? Well, the clock, because I found this in here, dumbass.
And is it not possible that the reason the person K was chasing chose the third floor was because that person knew that there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Sheena was only pretending to be investigating the Yatagarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, there is one location that no one has yet to inspect. Your team's investigation was incomplete because they failed to inspect this location. Well, where you were, right here.
Take that!
The location, Agent Sheena, is of course the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection.
Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there.
I'll be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, sir! I'm on it! I'll be right back after I check out that room next to the office, right after I have my Swiss rolls. Two Swiss rolls later.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think that Mishino's the Yatagarasu?
Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is. How you doing, Epi? You having one of them days? Would you like to have one of them days? Would you allow this to be one of those days? If you walked into insanity, welcome. Your checks are always welcome. I'm trying to play an Xbox 360 game on PC to emulator.
I will not let her get away with ruining the name of a persona.
Then I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the Yatagarasu.
And whatever you do, do not sully the name of the persona trumpeter. Seriously, that thing is dope.
But can
And
you
really powerful.
Yeah, but can you prove she's the Yatagarasu is the question.
If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to.
And just what are you hoping to find?
Let's just say this. I had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me.
An experiment, as if that detective has the brains for high science.
He does not. It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yatagarasu. For Persona's sake!
And what did you find out by doing that?
First, that it's possible for a person to fit through the revolving wall door.
Alright, gotta head out, y'all.
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
See y'all next time. Tomorrow.
Yep. Second, that by going through there, his coat was covered in ash and Babadi's ink.
Who cares what his coat was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway.
Ah, but it is. But is it really worth so little? I believe that it's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove. Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, sir! Oh, so what are these things that you found? Some makeup, coat, and a pair of shoes, sir.
You found a coat? You hit it, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe the person I was chasing was wearing.
Yes, the possibility does exist. Agent Sheena, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it?
Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in my way, so I stored them in that room.
Aww.
Thank you for bringing them to me. Saves me a trip. May I have them back now?
Yep.
These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I request that we be allowed to examine them.
They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation. But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this.
I say let them look at your stuff, Sheena.
Lang!
Sheena, let's put it all out in the open. If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right?
I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you like. After all, I have nothing to hide.
Good. Now let us begin. So which of Agent Sheena's belongings are you going... So which of Agent Sheena's belongings are you going to examine, sir? That coat. Let's examine the coat. Yes, sir! It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly. Oh, God, what the fuck? Agent Sheena. The Yatagarasu that Kei saw was wearing a coat. And I'm beginning to wonder if this stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace. No, you have it wrong. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. But soot doesn't usually last long, though. It's like ash and soot. They don't last long on a coat. And what about this dark substance around the hem of your coat? Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping with the fire.
I don't think so. You think you could get away with such a transparent lie?
Yeah! Don't lie to us, pal! It's the same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace.
Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. So unless you can prove that the dirt on my coat is from the fireplace, which I can. You did a great job, Detective Gumshoe.
Huh? Me, sir? What'd I do?
This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. I have been hoping to find the coat that the person Kay saw was wearing. And thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat.
I don't quite get what you say, but I'm happy for you to praise, sir.
All that remains is for us to show that what that dark substance on the coat hem is. Oh, and you think you can do that? Of course I can. This is a dark substance that sullied the hem of this coat. Well, it's that damn obvious. Ink. Babadee's ink? Yes, this is what will prove that the coat went through that fireplace. According to Ambassador Pereno, he burned some fires in the fireplace this morning. You told us about that already, so I really don't see the point in mentioning it again. My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be Babadee's ink, it will prove that you and this coat went through the revolving fireplace wall. Bowl cut head. Sorry to have clipped one of your wings, Yatagarasu. But we're not ancients. But you have no way of proving whether or not this is Babadee's ink on the coat head. Oh, but I do, and I intend to show that it is ink in a few seconds. How? How, you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you. This is how I will prove that the dark substance on the coat is Babadee's ink. We burn it. We can find out whether that is Babadee's ink or not by lighting it on fire.
That's how you're going to prove that's Babadee's ink?
Yes, if you could please cut a section of the dark stain area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I will show you, here and now, what that dark substance is.
Sheena, sorry to do this, but I'm going to have to cut a bit off your coat.
Go ahead. I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway.
Now then.
And now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something. I've got some matches. I just carried them with me so I can light smoke bombs. Then if I could please have one, Kay.
we can get this experiment underway. The flame.
It's the same color as the flames with crystal oil produces, which means
Babyliss ink is a product of wheat crystal oil. And when lit, the ink produces a green flame. I believe the time has come to clip the Yatagarazu's other wing. Yep.
I thought you were gonna pay the last phone bill.
I paid my phone.
What do you mean your phone? You paid for part of the bill. How you gonna pay part of the bill?
This phone.
Huh?
This phone.
Right.
That's what I paid.
So why is the phone out?
I didn't pay that phone bill. I didn't have enough to pay.
But that wasn't the agreement that we made when I was
I
saying
know.
we $150 for that. You're just gonna pay the last phone bill, not your phone bill. So my phone went out and Dad's phone went out, but your phone is still on.
Actually, this is the same one.
Huh?
It was on the same one. Same line.
Did you pay $100 something? I wonder why the phone is out there.
The house phone?
It ain't no house phone. I'm talking about your phone, my phone, and Dad's phone.
That's what I'm talking about. If it was paid already.
When did you pay it?
Just today.
Today?
Today.
Oh, that's why. It was out for a minute then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it just paid it.
All right.
Yeah.
So for now on, I need the bill. You need to give me the bill so I can start paying for it and we can make other arrangements.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make you a list.
Miss Sheena, you're the fake Yatagarasu. The one who killed my father.
It's about time you came clean, Agent Sheena, or should I say, M40 already called it.
Callista, you? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you're not serious. You're not serious, are you?
Do I look like the joking type to you?
Callista, you. I never heard that name before in my life. That manner of speaking and that attitude, you haven't changed a beat in 7 years.
You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and then tried to frame me for it!
Oh, really? And then you have proof. You insist that I am this Callista, you woman, but you can't prove it.
Yes, your laughing gas act proves everything.
If you have no proof, then I am afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me.
Why would anybody want to lay a finger on the thought?
The Raven is a...
The only thing laying on her is irons.
I see shit. I see shit. I definitely see shit. The Raven is a very unique bird. One that flies by the darkness of night. However, the light of dawn has arrived, and it will reveal your true, ugly form to the world.
Yes, and the fact you give the most toothiest blowjobs ever known to man.
Good lord.
Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence. You really have something that can prove that she is Callista Yu.
I do. Something that the second Yatagarasu has preserved for us these last 7 years.
Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth.
I will, Kay. For we have finally come to the end. We'll prove to her to be Callista Yu with this, and clip this Yatagarasu's wings for good.
You heard her, Izzy. Do her. Oh, the honor. Oh. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. About what that. About what that is. Oh my God, where is it? I should have it. Where is it? Oh, right here. This piece of vanilla musk. This is vanilla musk.
Oh, do thottery.
This perfume. This will prove you to be Callista you. It's well. Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle? This belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well.
This is that bottle of perfume you spilled, which I have preserved ever since. I heard from my father, Baron Verde, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Which means that your fingerprints are still on here. Every last one.
We can clear everything up if we were to compare the prints on this to your own. Now come, Agent Shina. Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test?
Oh god, that is creepy now.
I know, right?
Okay.
It looks like you
This
see.
is making Mandark go, please stop. You are creeping me out.
No. If I was doing Mandark, I'd say, ha ha ha
Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. There's something rhythmic about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Demented though, maybe.
It looks like you've seen right through me yet again. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth.
Callista. You.
So you've shown your true face at last. This feeling of thrill is even greater than that time 7
Why
years
doesn't Francisca whip those who truly deserve it?
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
Shina, yo.
Lang, I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man.
Oh.
So you were a spy all along. A mole sent by the smuggling ring I've been chasing after. Someone who has been feeding intel on Interpol all this time?
Very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought. Callista, you, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago. You're her, aren't you? The fake Yadagrasu? That's right, Callista, you. That's just one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief, Yatagarasu.
Lupin the Third would like a word with you. Callista, you. This time you won't escape. For this is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly. Or taste the fury of Francesca's whip.
No. You're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the Yatagras's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was.
Kay, don't! Throw a Hadouken instead.
You! I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father! You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, too, possessed such laughable honesty.
Oh! Damn it, Kay. Kay!
God damn it.
Oh! You let Kay go right now, pal!
You despicable. Let go of me, you filthy... You think I'm a fake, don't you? You think you know me?
On this day, I see clearly now.
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm the real Yatagarasu. But that's impossible. My father was the one who created Little Thief. Hey, Edgeworth. The Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is? Why it has 3 legs?
There are 3 main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be 1 step ahead. First, the Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. No! It can't be!
Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the Yatagarasu?
The real identity of the Yatagarasu is... nobody!
It is thou, and thou is I.
Persona! The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn, Faraday, nor Callista Yu. But by the same token, they are also both the real Yatagarasu.
Ha! How very perceptive of you. No way!
The single person known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu never existed.
Mr. Edgeworth! No! I refuse to believe this!
The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal.
And skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever.
Well, I think it's time to change that title.
The cop.
Yep.
Yep, Mr. Bad himself.
I'm gonna change this to... instead of Meanwhile Back in Ranch, we're going to change it what it really is called.
Except it kind of is a contradiction because the Yatagarasu has a ton of evidence behind. It's called Dad's coat. All those bullet holes ain't for show.
Yeah, I know, right? There. Now we have a proper title
the
for
fuck the guy survived.
Yeah, now we got a proper title for this stream. Yeah, now we got a proper title. Sup?
Detective Bad!
It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind. Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away.
You're the 3rd member of the Yatagarasu?
You. I've been looking for you a long time. 7 years. But I finally got you.
Why, Mr. Bad, long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team. If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago? Why, indeed? It was nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill. How can you say that? I grow wary of this. It's about time for everything to come to an end. And this time, I won't miss. Stop! You! Kate!
It's over, Sheena.
Your leg?
She got some nice gams on her, I'll admit to that.
Yeah. I imagine talking about lying not.
He was quick on the draw, though. Damn!
Seriously.
It's like, we never knew. Agent Lang!
Well, wolves are scary when they bury their fangs.
Oh,
that's for
God,
sure.
yes.
You idiot. What were you thinking, jumping in front of my gun like that?
He's fucking doing this while he took his shots. This guy's a fucking champ.
Seriously!
What are you risking your life for? I'm sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate, and she got lovely gams to boot.
Yeah, don't tell him how Tuesday blows up though.
Yeah, right.
And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her, not even from you.
Okay, now you're taking this too far into the sim territory line. Jump up, back away from that ledge.
Yeah, really.
You really are an idiot. Do you know that?
Ha! That's fine with me.
We've known people like that. Wait.
You should know by now that this is just how I am.
40, don't you remember a guy who was kind of like that in Valkyria Chronicles? I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him really close.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I'm getting vibes from this dude now.
You mean, you think this guy might think he's a big damn hero and invincible and all that shit?
Not that dude. Not him. Oh no. No. Oh no. It's like, no, dude's got his own Valkyria. So yeah, I'm an idiot.
Oh, him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm looking at. Like, I was like, oh yeah, him.
The legend.
Yes.
The legend who has more soulmates than he does tanks.
God, yes.
Hey, sis.
Yes.
I want you to conduct a full body search. Sheena might have another weapon on her.
So, you mean...
Spread the legs. Why?
Yes. Do not rest till you search every suspicious looking nook and cranny, and make sure to use that whip as much as you need to.
Not the ballworms!
Alright.
And now we get to the part where Lang decides to take the bullet out of his leg with his teeth.
Oh!
Detective Gumshoe, your assistance, please.
Don't touch anywhere inappropriate, or you'll have another salary assessment.
Sir! Can I touch it? No! Hey, I
Look
found
forward
something.
to salary negotiations. No, my ramen packets.
Hey, I found something. What's this, sir? It looks like the blade of a knife, but doesn't have a handle.
This is a great find, Detective.
Huh? It is, sir.
Let's try paying up this blade with this handle.
Take that!
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon. Hey, they fit together perfectly! This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched. I'm gonna return this Babylonian knife now! Alright, I trust that you will make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Pillane. There you go. Don't lose it. What, sir? Damn it. I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it. Kalista you! For the only time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. Which means that you must be Mr. Cochin's murderer. You killed him! You killed Mr. Cochin with the Alabastion knife. Switched the handles, and then took the original blade of the Bobby's knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. Does that about sum it up?
Objection!
You craft an engaging tale, Edgeworth, but there are two problems with it.
Problems in what respect?
Why do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? It was all so I could capture Kay Verde. What? When I saw you using that device at Gatewater Land, I knew right away that you were Bern Faraday's daughter. Aha! I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Cochin's murder on me? Yes, I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight, so I thought to use you. But pinning a murder on you wasn't my only goal. You had another? Yes, once I had you under arrest, I had to search you and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true Yatagarasu.
Thief.
You were going to take Little Thief away from me?
Trademark.
7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key.
And the person who stole the Yatagara's key was Mr. Faraday. That incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it?
In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment.
Then why? Why did you become a member of the Yatagarasu?
Why? There's no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
From the beginning. What's that supposed to mean?
The person I take orders from hasn't changed, even now to this day.
Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Cochin? Then the real ringleader is still out there pulling the strings.
Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going. And you're going to tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand? See now.
I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Balinese embassy on fire.
And why did you do that?
I suppose it was to destroy all evidence of the counterfeit bills.
That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do? And why stuck to files?
Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ring. It's your job to complete your investigation after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride. I mean, Miss Sheena.
It's still you.
Yes. When I fell to the floor earlier, these fell at my feet. What about them? They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you. You can have them. They have no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away. No, I want to keep them. Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Edgeworth. DVD. Right here. Okay. About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight.
What?
I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will. Mr.
Prosecutor.
Yes, Agent Lang.
Mark my words, I'm not done here, and I'll be back. And it's got nothing to do with duty or anything, because this has become my personal case. I may have been shot. But I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
Didn't 40 just say that?
Mm-hmm.
His anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg.
It's called adrenaline.
It's finally over, Kate.
That makes those two a dangerous team. One's got the power of logic, the other's got the power of adrenaline rush.
Ooh. But all the same, nope.
I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know?
Sorry, Kay, you may be the next thief Yadagrasa, but you're not a fan of Thief.
He's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely.
Joker!
Oh, you're talking about Yu's love life.
The person who was giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
That person's the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me?
I'm going to clean them, mind you.
Are they really pretty? Just like the ones they were selling for the Jam and Ninja show? But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome.
I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of a soil. There's a bit of soil stuck on the end of these sticks. Oh! I guess it's that time already, huh?
So it's midnight. Dawn of another day.
Hey, Pops! Thanks a bunch! You've really done a lot for everyone all these years.
Detective Bad, don't tell me today is the day.
Yeah, it is. With this, I can't retire in peace. Capcom's Mike Hammer! It was down to the wire, and we almost didn't make it. But we did. We solved everything. But that's just it. We haven't solved everything yet. The ringleader of the smuggling ring, you, the Yatagrasu, we're chasing after. The legend of that Yatagrasu is now over. Mr. Edgeworth, the bit of logic earlier was brilliant. feel like I can leave it all in your hands. I'm counting.
Is it really true, Uncle Bad? Were you also part of the Yatagarasu?
As I said to you earlier, okay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you.
Uncle Bad.
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, right? Gumshoe, come over here. Gumshoe, come over here right now.
Unfortunately, it isn't.
Oh, come on, sir. She's yanking on my chain. Ain't she, Mr. Edgeworth? Detective Bad. Wait, no, you are no longer a detective. Mr. Bad, I'd like to ask you about the address. Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, here. I should give these back to you. These are the pages from my KG-8 case files that the Yatagarasu stole from my office in episode 1. Oh? Wait, what? Mr. Edgeworth, I must apologize for last night. Episode 1. So the Yatagarasu who stole into my office was you, was it? What? Then that makes... What?! Tell you that this is not true! That's too insane for me to believe, sir! Edgeworth, how long have you been in... Edgeworth, you've been in this universe... You've been in this universe for very long, you're used to it. Gumshoe! How long have you been in this universe? Gumshoe! How long have you been in this universe to believe that, insanity is of the norm here? Gumshoe, here are your packets. Go suck on them. It's true, even if it's not something you want to hear. The KGA incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in that courtroom. Faraday's prosecutor and I as lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. You was the elder sister of the victim in the case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. That's when we realized that there was a limit to what the law could do. The only way to bring someone back like that to justice was to do so outside the courts. That's what we thought. That's how we formed the Yatagarasu. And vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies had with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano Group. Case 2. Mr. Amano's conglomerate. We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our collective muscle. We exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the Haros from covering things up. And then it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, you died for it.
But why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the KG-8 incident?
After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. And that's when I found out that she was a phony. The victim of the KG-8 incident, CCU. She never had a sister. What? Then that means Sheena wasn't the only fake name she used. Callista Yu was also another pseudonym. From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
Is this why he has a sucker in his hand?
Yeah. This explains why he has a sucker in his hand.
Someone did a bad job.
Kojak! Who loves you, baby? Anyway, let's return to the real topic at hand. Mr. Edgeworth, this trump card that we stuck onto this page of the case file, please use it wisely. Trump card. That photo that we stuck on there, drop in off. Oh God, no. Behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago.
It's the mark of the Yatagrasu, but why?
This is a director's card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. This was something Cochin had on him at the time of the KGA incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss Cicely.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the three-legged raven mark that the smuggling ring's boss used.
Okay. Okay then.
Apparently orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order is supposed to burn immediately after reading it. Oh God, we're stepping into the shadow, aren't we? This sounds like the shadow, I swear. Apparently, it burns a bright green flame when set ablaze.
So you mean the cards were written in Babalese ink?
The fact that the card that Cochin was made, the fact that the card that Cochin was sent made it into Faraday's hand at all is nothing short of a miracle. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police.
So that's what those white cards are.
The great thief that used the mark, that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader that we were not, that we were only a few steps behind. And one more thing, Detective Gumshoe. I'm entrusting this to you, my lollipop.
What is this, sir?
This is what I was talking about earlier. During the KGA incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence.
But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Ernest Amano.
Case 2.
Yeah.
And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But we forced him to tell us where it was found after the update's kidnapping case.
This video.
They're not coming closer! I warn you!
Really? Does this mean Lance didn't really make him dance?
That's what it seemed like. The same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me. Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in the ring's web. Amano was preparing to take on the boss. Oh god, this is gonna be turning into something like Tekken. God damn it. We got some Tekken Yakuza bullshit going here. And now the Mishima Zaibatsu group. Ladies and gentlemen, Tekken. And the video was his insurance. That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was retrieved. On top of it, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw for yourself. The card that told him to preserve the evidence. I think that card was not the calling card of the Yatagarasu, but rather a directive's card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman. The two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them. The evidence Mr. Portsman ought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is, whether you use them or not is up to you. But they will be of help to you when you take on someone who is above the law. Oh god, so... Miles Edgeworth, Knight Rider.
Are you suggesting that Miles Edgeworth will become a man that truly doesn't exist?
That's what it seemed like. It's like, okay, now he needs a black car. Calls it car.
One of those who cannot be brought to court. Oh, I know. Diplomatic immunity.
Oh god, here we go with that shit.
It's just been revoked.
Is the boss one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Fanny?
Did you really rename this whole thing I am thou, thou art I because of the persona Yatagarasu?
Yes.
Oh god.
Detective Bad. There's no limit to the law, for it is the people who determines the limits to them. You still insist that even now. You really are something else. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Lollipop. Now then, to take the gumshoe, the handcuffs. It's time to lock up the last remaining member of the Yatagarasu. Bob! Don't ever lose your detective spirit.
I leave my sucker to you. Take good care of her. She has served me well over these 25 years of cases. I've never replaced her once.
Oh, yeah,
Stale, formerly watermelon flavor.
It was now.
Outstanding. And no, this is not a Tootsie Pop. I don't know how many it takes to get to it.
It was once watermelon bubblegum. Now it's just watermelon. Watermelon? No, water and melon. What is happening? This isn't justice. Like I always told you, do not get emotionally involved.
This isn't justice? Gumshoe, what will you do when you find out there's someone whose last name is Justice and he has a massive forehead?
Oh, gosh. Now let's go. Yes, sir! Is this really the end of a legend? What do you think? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is pretty much a tail end. We're still in the lobby. I'm safe here. Stop safe there. Yeah, oh god. How many more parts of this? One. Holy shit. Well, how about that? We're actually at the end. Oh god.
You're near the ass end, if I remember right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Which means you are gonna deal with the longest fucking logic chess of your life.
Oh, no. If I had to deal with this shit, I'm dealing with this shit next time. God damn. It's like, oh hey, this is and
This is logic chess.
it's like logic shit. Chess fuck. God damn it.
This is gonna be this logic chess of your life. It's gonna be first Edgeworth summons the pawn, and then the knight, and then the bishop, and then the queen. But that won't be enough. Then he'll need to go for the double queen.
The double queen.
The double queen.
The double queen.
Edgeworth, sir. That piece hasn't been invented. What do you have there? I have a checkers board, sir. Okay, fine. Give me all of the checkerboard with all the checkers on it. King me, motherfucker.
Checkmate!
No, you can't king me.
No, but I can. Checkmate! You. Oh god. Next time. Oh yeah, next time definitely gonna be the finale. No. It's gonna be the finale next time. So I don't feel like saying, oh, we're gonna do this. Nope. We're gonna do this shit all in. We're gonna do this shit all in next time. Wednesday. No more Derby for you, sir. And your garbage hands at poker. Because I'm sorry, I was like, okay, I'm going to sit here, play 1 pair, 2 pair, 1 pair, 2 pair. Oh, you're cheating? Nope. But you're cheating? Nope. But you're cheating? Nope. So next time, oh god, next time. The finale. Oh god, we are going balls to the wall hard on this one. Oh Jesus.